Hello darts nuts, I'm going to do a review of the Bulls X-Grip darts. I actually got these, I think it was just before or just after Christmas, can't remember now, and they cost €44, but I think you can get them in this country now. The X series have got, I think, 7 models from X1 to X7. And this particular one is the X1. It says on the back there X1, and the X1 is available in 22 and 24 grams, and it's called X-Grip because each barrel has got a specific area with this X-Grip on. It's usually the black sections, but they have multiple areas. Like this has got the rear and the front for gripping. They're a 90% tungsten dart. As you can see, it comes in this slim box, and inside you've got the cone case. That's this white thing, and it's got some X-Power 150 micron flights and a simplex alley shaft. Now these cases are quite easy to put together. You just clip it together. You have to be careful though, because sometimes if you don't do it right you might break the little lugs. Just get it squeezed in, and then when you've got it lined up, push it in. Fits nice and neat in your pocket, and inside the case you've got the barrels already fitted with the shafts, and your 3 Power X or X-Power flights. So they're 150 micron then, quite a tough flight. And that's the case, quite a nice neat slim case. So that's what you get inside the box. Let's have a close look at the darts. Alright, here's the close look, and then I'll put the detailed look with the measurements on. The darts are fitted with quite a short black coated point, and there's a short taper to the front of the barrel, and as you can see it's got the I think it's called laser micro grip, or the X-Grip, on the front of the barrel. It's quite a nice grip actually. It feels grippy without being too aggressive. Micro grip is one of my favourite grips, but kind of adds that little bit extra when it's got these gaps in between. And I don't know if it shows up on the camera, probably have to look in the pictures when I do them on the forum, but it's quite closely spaced. It's just like a micro grip really, and on the centre section it's smooth, and then this rear section is made up of a thin, I wouldn't really call it micro grip because it's a bit bigger than micro grip, but it's still a very nice feeling grip. Overall I'd probably say the grip is maybe a high medium. I think this front section is a little bit grippier than this rear. Does look a very nice looking dart though. It's very nicely machined. You got these short aluminium shafts, and then there's the 150 X-Power flights, which is like a small standard shape. So I'll just let you have a look at the dart, then I'll put the detailed picture up. Okay, here's the detailed picture. Right, here's the detailed look at the X-Grip X1 24 gram darts. It's got a black coated 25mm point. There's a slight taper to the front of the barrel of about 3.8mm, and then there's a smooth section of 4.6mm. Then it goes into the X grip, which is about 12.36mm wide. The black rings are about 2.85mm wide, and the grooves in between are about 1.03mm. And then there's a smooth section with the Bulls and X grip logo of 10mm. And then there's a kind of a spiral knife edge grip, which is about 18.67mm long, and then a smooth section at the rear of 5.24mm. Overall length is 54mm and the width is 6.5mm. Okay, let's measure the barrels. Quite a long barrel. I didn't realise it was that long. It's 54mm, 54.07, so yeah, 54mm really. Should be even width, I think. That's 6.6. Let's measure that again. Yeah, I'd say that's 6.6. 6.52, and that's 6.52, so about 6.6 is the widest point on the front. Right, I'll just weigh the barrels. It's 24.1 grams. .1 and 24.1, so all three barrels closely matched, well, perfectly matched I should say, so that's pretty amazing. And the weight of the full setup is 25.97. Alright, I'll see if I can find the balance point. My guess is it's going to be on that smooth section. Alright, there you go. So it is slightly front weighted, and with the supplied setup it's just a little bit front of center. So that's the close look at the darts. Probably suit any kind of grip, but it does look as if it's got a front grip in mind. I'm probably going to be gripping it around that front section. Once you get into that grip, it does have quite a nice feel to it, and I think the black coating might be adding something to the grip as well. But as with most straight barrel darts, it usually suits any kind of a grip really. So there you go, that's the darts. Let's give them a throw and see how they go. I'm holding the dart on that black ring grip at the front. It's quite a nice grip, but not as grippy as I first thought it was. Could probably do with it being a little bit grippier for me. I think that section at the rear is a little bit grippier overall. If the edges were a little bit deeper in between, like the grooves and that, then I think it would be a little bit better. But it's alright, it's good enough for me, but other people might need a bit more grip. But the darts themselves seem to be flying pretty well from there. For some reason though, I don't know what it is, they just feel lighter than what I was expecting. They're 24 gram, but they feel light. I'll just have a go throwing from that rear section. The barrels are quite long at 53 mil, so it's probably going to be very weird for me throwing it from there, but I just want to see how it feels with that grip. Getting a bit of fishtail and like, but not as bad as I was expecting. I do think that grip is a lot better there. Just have another go. Obviously I can't throw very good from that rear section, but there's a fair bit more grip there. I would say when you're feeling that, it feels more grippy because you tend to be pushing your fingers into it more, but when you come to throwing it and you've got your grip a little bit lighter, it's not quite as strong as I think most people would like, but it's okay for me. But if anything, I would prefer the grooves to be a little bit deeper so I could feel the edges a little bit more. But I would say that's probably maybe a high medium, and that's probably just about a medium. Just go back to my normal grip now. Oh well, that's the Bulls X grip. It's a pretty good dart if you like a flat flying dart. It seemed to fly quite flat, and it just feels light. I don't know why. I know it's a 24 gram dart, but it just felt lighter. It was a bit strange how it felt, but overall it flew pretty nicely balanced through the air. That grip is probably not going to suit people if you like a more aggressive style of grip, but it was fine for me. But if I was going to make it a bit better, I'd probably just deepen the grooves, like I said, just to get that little bit more edginess. But overall it flew pretty nicely. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.